All right, beautiful. Thank you for joining me for a 75-minute yoga class. My name is Holly. My pronouns are she, her. We're going to do 3 rounds of sun salutes to warm up our body, and then we will hop into 26 and 2 yoga, 26 postures, and 2 breathing exercises. Remember throughout class that you are your greatest teacher. So if something does not feel right to your body, you can always modify a posture, skip it, or do something different, right? Yoga can take us out of our comfort zone at times, and that's okay, but we're never going to a point of pain or a point where we won't feel good tomorrow. We'll start with 3 rounds of sun salutes to warm up the body. Come towards the top of your mat with your feet close together. I'm going to stand back a bit and show you in periphery. Feel your feet firmly rooted into the floor. Drop your shoulders, lift your chest, standing up nice and tall as you arrive in your body and arrive in your yoga practice. Bring your hands together at heart center, and we'll begin with 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar, a sun salute, saluting the God of Sun. As you inhale, lift your arms up over your head, look up as if you're saluting the God of Sun. Exhale through your nose, bend your knees, fold forward, hands to floor, relax your head. Inhale through your nose, look forward and lengthen into a halfway lift, back flat. Exhale, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor, shoulder width distance, and step back into a plank or tabletop position. You're welcome to go from your plank or tabletop directly into a down dog or child's pose. Otherwise, take a chaturanga, lean forward, hug your elbows in, pull yourself down to the floor. Inhale, push up into a back bend. You can do cobra with elbows bent and thighs on the floor, or up dog with arms straight and thighs off the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog. Can bend one knee, straighten the other, pedal out your legs, and then press your heels to the floor, hips to the ceiling, drop your head, look for your thighs behind you. If down dog is not speaking to you today, come down onto your knees, take a child's pose instead, sink your hips down as you reach your arms forward, always feels really good. On your next inhale, hands to the floor, look forward, step forward, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale as you fold, let your head hang heavy. Inhale, look forward, arms with your ears, root to rise, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. 2 more, inhale, lift. Slowly exhale as you fold. Inhale, look forward, lengthen, shoulders back, neck long. Exhale, hands to floor, step back into your plank or tabletop. Keep exhaling, lower down. Good. Inhale, push up into your back bend, shoulders out of the ears. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog, or sink your hips down for child's pose. Spread your fingers wide, press your knuckles down, lift your hips up. Take a slow inhale through your nose, and a slow exhale through your nose. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen, halfway. Exhale, fold, eyes open. Inhale, look forward, arms with your ears, lift up with a flat back. Exhale, hands down. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, arms with ears. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, hands to floor, step back, keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale, your up dog or cobra. Exhale, your down dog or child's pose. If you're doing child's pose, sink your hips back towards your heels. If you're doing down dog, press your heels down towards the floor. Slow inhale through the nose. Slow exhale through the nose. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold, connect to the breath. Inhale, arms with ears, root to rise, lift up, salute the sun. Exhale, hands down. Beautiful, that's our little warm up. We will now hop into 26 and 2 yoga. Come to the middle of your mat space with your feet together, toes, heels touching nicely for 2 sets of pranayama, standing deep breathing. Feet together, interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Rock your weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate, meditate, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up, suck your stomach in, fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up, exhale through your mouth. Slowly push your head back, reach your arms forward, keep exhaling, elbows touch. Inhale, elbows out and arms up. Slowly bring your chin down, look straight ahead, lift your elbows all the way up, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back, look way, way, way back for the wall behind you, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down, use your chin to push your knuckles down. Keep your fingers interlaced up to the webbing, palms face the floor. Exhale, head up, use your knuckles to push your head back, make a tight fist, squeeze your palms, wrists, forearms and elbows together. Inhale, head down, keep the weight in your heels. Contract your quadricep muscles, squeeze your gluteal muscles, lock your legs. Exhale, head up. Keep the weight in your heels as you exhale. Just the head drops back. No backward bending, shoulders down, elbows up, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Keep the shoulders soft and the stomach in. Depression to abdominal wall, contraction to abdominal muscles. Lift your chest up. Exhale, head up. Even as you exhale, draw your belly button in towards your spine. Lift your chest up towards the ceiling. Stretch your arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Every new inhale, you want to take in more air than the last breath to expand your lung capacity. Exhale, head up. The more you exhale here, the more fresh oxygen you can take in on your next breath. Push the air out. Inhale, head down. Let's make this the last breath in the first set. Deepest breath of your day. Spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller. Suck your stomach in. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Take your time. Eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in. Keep exhaling, push and squeeze, elbows touch. Change, arms down. You can roll out your shoulders and head. Ooh, my shoulders are tight today. That's why we do yoga, right? Second set, feet together. Interlock your 10 fingers. Switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top. Bring all of your knuckles underneath your chin like glue. Squeeze your thighs and glutes. Pull your abdomen in, grow taller out of the base of your spine, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. Slowly push your head back. Reach your arms forward. Keep exhaling. Elbows touch. Inhale, elbows out and arms up. Slowly bring your chin down, look straight ahead. Lift your elbows all the way up. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back. Look way, way, way back for the wall behind you. Arms forward, lungs empty, elbows touch. Inhale, head down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Full lungs. Exhale, head up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, elbows touch. 1. Inhale, head down. Use the full 6 seconds to inhale. Take in more and more and more air. Exhale, head up. Use the full 6 seconds to exhale. Synchronize your breath with your body movements. Elbows touch when your lungs are empty. Inhale, head down. Use your chin to push your knuckles down. Keep your fingers interlaced up to the webbing. Palms face the floor. Forearms frame the face. Exhale, head up. Take your time as you exhale. Slowly head back. Squeeze palms, wrists, forearms, and elbows together. Inhale, head down. I'll do a few with you. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale. Elbows touch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, head down, last breath, second set, deepest breath of your life. When your lungs are totally full, surprise yourself. Take in one more sip of air. Exhale, head up. Take your time, let everything go through the exhale breath. Any worries, any cares, let them go. Be here now, elbows touch. Change, arms down, you can roll out your shoulders and head. Good. We'll continue Ardha Chandrasana with Tadasana. Half moon with hands to feet pose, feet together. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, nice tight white knuckle grip. Stretch up out of your waist and bend right and left. Right and left. Every time you pass through the middle, reach up a little taller, like you're trying to touch the ceiling. And when you can't stretch anymore, come to stop in the middle. Bring the weight into your heels, press your hips a little forward, squeeze your palms together, head and arms back, touch your biceps to your ears, suck your stomach in. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, breathing absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the right. Good. Without bending your elbows, without bending your knees, continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling in the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Just remember it's the first posture of the day and there's no rush. Know where you need to be, nothing you have to prove to yourself, to me, to anyone else. All you have to do is breathe in and out through your nose. And especially on days where you're feeling a little tight, you're a little sleepy, maybe dealing with an illness or an injury, focus on what you can do rather than what you cannot do. And you'll find, right, that you can always return to the breath. You can also use your breath to get deeper into the postures. As you inhale, lengthen the arms. As you exhale, come down, push, push, push. Change. Inhale to come up, stop in the middle. Shoulders down, chest up, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly bend to the left, press your hips to the right, breathe. Once you can breathe, focus on your form and alignment. In this style of yoga, we always say it's form before depth. So if you go a millimeter into the posture with proper alignment, it's a lot more healing than like going really deep into the posture, right? But the elbows or knees are bending. So for this posture, you want to keep the weight in your heels, quads contracted, glutes contracted, press your hips forward, engage your abdominal wall, slide your breastbone up. Keep your chin away from your chest, arms back, biceps with ears. Push your right hip a little forward to get your two hips in line. Now bring your left shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming. Option to stay here, or again, you can use your breath to get a little deeper at the end. Come down, push, and push, and push. Change, inhale to come up. First back bend of the sequence, take a deep breath, full lungs, keep your eyes open, relax your head back as far as it goes. You can give your head a gentle shake, look for the floor behind you, squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and immediately bring your arms back with your ears, try to touch the wall behind you. So whole spine back bending from coccyx to the neck, lower back, middle back, upper back, bend your total spine backward bending, keep the weight in your heels, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, inhale, breathing, push, stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward, keep your eyes open, bring your arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Change, inhale to come up, big stretch up, decompress the spine. Exhale, pull abdomen in, fold forward, hands to floor, relax your head. Go for a walk, move your hips, shake your head. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning, class your spine, might not be quite warmed up yet. Move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable, easy, flexible. Tadasana, hands to feet pose, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your calves, your Achilles, or your heels from underneath, step on all 10 fingers. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the back of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes, with a smiling, happy face. Roll forward a little bit, find your edge, lift your hips up, slide your upper body down the lower body, pull, stretch, breathe. And change. Look forward, arms with your ears, knees can bend as you lift. Good, float your arms down and you stand a little taller. Okay, second set, feet together, inhale, arms up, palms together, switch the grip, interlock fingers, excuse me, release index fingers, cross thumbs, nice tight grip, hips forward, arms back, touch your biceps to your ears, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly bend to the right, press your hips to the left, breathe. Maybe getting a little bit deeper in the second set, only if it feels good. Press your hips to the left, stretch your upper body to the right, maintain alignment. Weight in the heels, hips a little forward, head and arms back, biceps with ears, move your left hip a little forward to get your two hips in line. Now bring your right shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, stop in the middle, shoulders down, chin up, inhale, stretch up, exhale, slowly bend to the left, press your hips to the right. So you might find that this side feels different from the other side. You might also find that first set and second set feel different, or today's class feels way different from the last time you practiced. These are all good because it means that you're aware, right? You're observing your body, and sometimes what we observe is like, wow, I can go a lot deeper today, or wow, everything really hurts, I need to take it easy. So much of yoga is just practicing self-awareness without judgment, right? Observing, but also being compassionate and just loving on yourself wherever you are in this unique moment, in this unique class. As you inhale, lengthen the arms. As you exhale, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up. Second, heart opener, take a deep breath, full lungs. Keep your eyes open, relax your head back. Notice if hands are coming apart, squeeze palms together. Squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and take your arms back with your ears. Imagine you're tracing your fingers along the ceiling, down the back wall. If you can see the wall behind you, start to tilt your index fingers down towards the floor, opening through the chest and shoulders a little bit more. Keep the weight in your heels, legs locked, eyes open, push stomach, thighs, hips forward. Keep the chest lifted so the whole spine is backward bending, and now bring your arms back. Look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Change, inhale to come up, stretch. Exhale, fold. Knees can bend as you go in and out, hands to floor, drop your head. Go for another walk, move your hips, shake your head. Notice what's a little bit more loose in the second set, what's still a little tighter, tender. There's no right or wrong, you're just checking in. And second set, Tadasana, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your calves, your Achilles, or your heels from underneath. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up. Slide your stomach down, thighs, chest down, knees, maybe even face down the shins towards the floor. One day, top of the head touches the back, top of the toes, I should say. Wrap your elbows back behind you. Try to touch elbows together. Lift the shoulders up. Keep the neck long, stomach in, eyes open. Pull on your heels. Roll your weight into your big toes. Lift your hips up. Push your knees back. Try to lock your knees. Change. Come on up. Hands together. Biceps with ears as you lift. So nice. Float your arms down. Let that one go. Awkward Utkatasana. Step your right foot to the right, about 6 inches hip width distance, insides of your feet parallel like 11s. Arms up, parallel to the floor, tricep muscles tight. All 5 fingers together, thumbs with your index fingers. Reach your arms forward, pull your abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down into a chair. Feet flat position, spine straight to begin with, 100% of your body weight in your heels, sit down, halfway only, hips into a chair. Pull your abdomen in and lift your upper body off of the lower body, depression to abdominal wall, contraction to abdominal muscles. Move your hips back a little bit more, now lift your chin up. Chest up, lean back, fall back, way back, change. Come on up, keep your arms there, press your hips forward, concentrate, meditate, squeeze your butt, spread your toes wide, come up maximum on your tippy toes like a ballerina. So quads and glutes are contracting, stretch up, core tight, bend your knees, sit down, lean back. Notice if your knees want to come in or out, keep 6 inches between toes, heels, knees, and hands. Lift your heels a little higher, knees a little higher. Sit down into a chair, but don't sit below a chair. Change, last part, come on up. Squeeze your knees together, let your heels come a little off the floor and slowly sit down. Take your time, listen to your body. You can stop whenever you want or sit all the way down and stop when there's a 1/2 inch gap between hips and heels. Squeeze your knees together and forward, thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the thighs, spine perfectly straight from the side, looks like you're holding a box. Change, slowly come up, squeeze the knees together as you lift. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms and shoulders down, take a breath. Good, second set, step your right foot to the right, same footprint, insides of your feet, parallel, arms up, parallel to the floor, reach your arms forward, pull your abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down. So your posture can look like this. It can also look like this, right? You can sit all the way down by sticking your butt out and folding forward, drop the shoulders, lift the chest, keep your neck long, lift the upper body off of the lower body, lift your chin up, chest up. Change, keep your arms there as you lift, press your hips forward, all 5 fingers together, lift your heels. Stretch up at the top, sit down. Lift the heels a little higher in the second sets to stretch the toes, strengthen the ankles, work on the balance. Posture might look like this, right? You can also sit down a little bit lower, heels higher, knees higher, lean back into a chair, keep your back flat, change, come on up, last part, spine still nice and long. Squeeze your knees together. Let your heels come a little off the floor, slowly sit down, right? You can stop whenever you want or sit all the way down. Keep the hips a little lifted off the heels, shoulders down, triceps tight, neck long. Change, slowly come up. Use your inner thigh strength, push the feet into the floor. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms and shoulders down. Okay, eagle pose, Garudasana. We're gonna do the right side first. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, swing right arm, under left arm, right elbow, under left elbow, cross first at your elbows again if you can at your wrists, palms together, thumbs towards your nose. You can also interlock your fingers, grab your thumb or grab your shoulders and give yourself a big bear hug. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit down low into a chair, stay down there. lean back and bring your right leg over your left leg. Right leg over left leg, cross your legs each other, twist like ropes, eventually wrap your right foot behind your left calf muscle. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back. Bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left, twist like ropes. Pull the elbows down, move your hips back and down to sit down more, upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, arms up, left side. Swing left arm, under right arm, left under right, palms together, thumbs towards your nose. Notice if your hands are going to the right of your face. Bring your hands back to center, right shoulder down, even out the shoulders. Pull elbows down, bend your knees, sit down, lean back, and bring your left leg over your right leg. So your posture might look like this, but it can also look like this, right? We're wrapping first at the knees and the elbows, eventually at the wrists and ankles. On this side, knees a little to the left, upper body to the right, wrists, elbows, knees, and ankles all in one line. Notice where your weight is in your standing foot. Bring the weight back into your heel. Just sit a little bit lower. You can stick your butt out and fold forward. Pull the elbows down, engage your abdominal wall, upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, arms up, second set, here we go. Swing right arm, under left arm. On this side, hands a little to the right, left shoulder down, pull elbows down, sit down, lean back, and bring right leg over left leg, hamstring over calf. If your foot is wrapping, try to eliminate the gap between right ankle and left calf muscle. If your hands are in prayer, try to get your palms flat, wrists straight, and maybe fingertips a little bit more in line in the second set. Move your left hip a little forward, right shoulder a little forward, sit back and down, lean back, hold and breathe. Good, change, feet together, arms up, last one, here we go. Swing left arm, under right arm, pull elbows down, sit down, lean back, and bring left leg over right leg. So remember, we're focusing on what we can do rather than what we cannot do. If you find that you can't breathe, you're holding your breath, or you have to breathe through your mouth, that's usually a sign that you've gone a little too far. You want to be able to breathe in and out through the nose the whole time. Knees a little to the left, upper body to the right, twist like rope, sit down, upper body back at the end. Change, feet together, arms up, arms down. Party time, you can grab a sip of water if you want. Cheers, friends. Okay. Let us continue. Standing head to knee pose, Dandayamana Janushrasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, and lift your right leg up. Flex your toes back. Option to stay here or round down and pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, webbing to webbing grip. From start to finish, standing legs should be solid, concrete, one piece, lamp post, unbroken. You have no knee. If you know your left leg is locked, no bend, no wobble. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently, lift your right leg up. Stretch it forward until your right leg is exactly parallel to the floor, no higher, no lower, standing leg lock. Take a breath. Kick your heel forward, flex all 5 toes back towards your face from the ankle. You're training your Achilles to stretch. If both legs lock from the side legs, make an L like Linda, lock your arms, puff up your chest, and then bend your elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles, chest down more. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Change, arms straight, bend the right leg, right foot down. Shift your weight to your right foot. Evenly distribute your body weight on your right foot. Breathe through your nose. Lift your left leg up, flex your toes back, engage your core. Option to stay here or start to round down, maybe an inch or two, or even round all the way down and pick up your left foot. You can always lift your chest and have your knee higher into your shoulder, your chest, so that you're not rounding your spine as much. If you have a grip on your foot, you know your your right leg is locked. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Notice if your heel turns in and your knee turns out, you want to bring your heel a little to the left, so heel and ankle are in line, heel and hip are in line. From here, press your heel forward, flex your toes back, and breathe. Standing leg is bending a lot. Think about lifting your hips up. For my hyperflexy folks, it's not so much about pushing the knee back, it's more about lifting the kneecap up, contracting the quadricep muscle. If both legs lock, you feel tremendous stretching feeling on the backs of both legs. Slowly with control, bring your elbows and chest down. Touch your elbows into your calf muscles. Notice if the elbows are out, bring the elbows in, shoulders down. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. Change, slowly reverse out, take your time. You can put your hands on your back and do a little back bend or a knee bend. Second set, shift your weight to your left leg. Lock your left leg, lift your right leg up, toes back, round down, pick up your foot. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Inhale, right leg up. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. Elbows go below calf muscles, keep kicking forward. Tuck your chin to your chest. Put your forehead on your knee. Hold and breathe. When you're ready, slowly bring your head up, arms straight, bend the right leg, right foot down. Good for you. Nice, awesome. Shift your weight to your right leg, squeeze your right thigh tight, looking good. Lift your left leg up, toes back, round down, pick up your foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, thumbs included in the grip. Keep your big toe down on the floor, core tight. Inhale, left leg up. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. Elbows go below calf muscles, tuck your chin to your chest, put your forehead on your knee, hold and breathe at your deepest point. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Slowly bring your head up, arms straight, bend the left leg, left foot down. Nice. That was a forward curl. That was our first head to knee compression posture. Next, we do a big back bend, heart and shoulder opener, standing bow pulling pose, Dandayamana Dhanurasana. Feet together. Bring your right hand up, elbow touches the body, palm faces the ceiling, bring your hand out to the right. Give yourself a high five for practicing yoga today. Yes, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle bone, thumb with your index finger. Bring your left arm up and back with your ear, knees together to start. Lock your left leg, point your right toes, lift your chin and chest, stretch up, and slowly charge your body forward. Simultaneously, kick your right leg back and up. At first, just find a place where you can balance, breathe, and back bend. Once you've got the balance, the breath, and the back bend start to come down. Bring the body down and the leg up. Foot comes directly over the top of your head, 2 heels in line. Kick back and up, 2 shoulders in line. Body down more, leg up more. Charge your body forward, kick back, kick up one more time. Change, slowly kick yourself up. Good, feet together, arms down. Bring your left hand up, out to the left. Reach back without turning or twisting your shoulder. Pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle, right arm up and back, left hip forward and down, hips in line. Lock your right leg, point your left toes, lift your chin and shoulders, stretch up, and slowly kick into your hand. Simultaneously charge your body forward. Kicking and stretching should be equal, simultaneous, 50-50. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. If you fall out, hop back in, kick even harder. Keep your standing leg locked. Kick your heel away from your butt, kick into your foot, kicking back, kicking up, body down, leg up, reach your shoulder forward one more time, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly kick yourself up, feet together, arms down. So sometimes when I fall at the end, I like to just hop back into the setup for a second and then bring the feet back together so that I have this muscle memory in my body for what it feels like to come out of the posture with control. Second set, bring your right hand up, out to the right, reach back, pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle, left arm up, knees together. Lift your left kneecap, point your right toes, lift your chin, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. Kick into your hand, stretch forward, breathe through your nose. Body down, leg up, charge your body forward, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly kick yourself up. Feet together, arms down. Okay, last one, left hand up, out to the left, reach back, pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle, right arm up, knees together, lock your right leg, point your left toes, lift your chin, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. This is a moving meditation. moving the body and the breath, creating a union between the body and the mind through the breath. Reach the right arm forward, relax the left shoulder back, body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward, kick back, kick up one more time. Change, slowly kick up, feet together, arms down. Good. Come to the back of your mat, Tula Dandasana balancing stick, feet together. Inhale, arms up, palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs. This is a 10-second posture, so you want to go into it right away. Lean back, stretch up, step your right foot forward a big step, lock both legs, stretch, and tilt. Charge your body forward, try to touch the wall in front of you. Shoulder blades, scapula stretching away from the body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward, stretch, 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 change. So good. Slowly left foot down, right foot back, engage the core, big stretch up. Step your left foot forward, lock both legs, stretch and tilt. Charge your body forward, try to touch the wall in front of you, shoulder blades, scapula stretching away from the body, chest down, chin forward, lift your right leg up, point your right toes. Change slowly with control, right foot down, left foot back, float your arms down, stand tall. Second set, arms up, palms together, switch the grip, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, other thumb, pinky finger on top, big stretch up, step your right foot forward, lock both legs, stretch and tilt. So your posture might look like this, right? It can also look like this, coming all the way down. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core, squeeze your palms, touch your biceps to your ears, stretch. Change, left foot down, right foot back, big stretch up, always decompressing the spine. Step your left foot forward, lock both legs, stretch and tilt. Eyes open, mouth closed, still breathing. Right hip down, right foot to the right, body down, right leg up, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, slowly bring your right foot back down, left foot back, arms down. Enough of that. You can come to the top of your mat and face the long side of your mat for the next 3 postures. I will face you standing, separate leg stretching. Dandayamana, Bikram, Paschimottanasana. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice generous step. Arms down parallel to the floor. You can point your toes forward or turn your toes in. Lock your legs, lift your chest, and swan dive forward. Lots of options. You can have your hands on the floor in front of you. You can grab the outsides of your feet. You can also grab your heels from behind. Pull on your heels. Roll your weight into your toes. Lift your hips up. Push your knees back. Lock your knees. Pull. Stretch. Breathe. Roll forward a little bit more. First the leg stretching, then the hip stretching. Lower spine, full body stretching. 3 60-degree angle stretching. Coccyx to toes. Coccyx to forehead. Touch your forehead to the floor. In between your feet. Good, change, slowly come up, take your time as you lift up, hinging at the hips, step your right foot back to the place, arms up, arms down. Good, second set showing you from the side, inhale, arms up, exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice generous step, be generous with yourself, arms down parallel. Again, you can turn your toes in or keep the insides of your feet parallel. Lift your kneecaps, lift your chest and go down, fingers in line with your shoulders, hinge at your hips. Now, again, if your knees are bending left, put your hands on the floor, walk your hands forward as much as you want, bring the weight into your toes, lift your hips up, contract the quadricep muscles. If you have a grip on your feet, bend your elbows back, elbows to calves, shoulders to ceiling, belly button to spine. Everybody roll forward like a wheel, lift your hips up, push your knees back, pull and stretch and breathe. If your head's not quite touching the floor, maybe take a little bit of a bigger step. Roll forward one more time, lift your hips up, push your knees back, find your edge, touch your head to the floor, in between your feet. Good, change, slowly come up, press the hips forward, lift the ribs. Very nice, step your right foot back, arms up, arms down. Okay, triangle, Trikonasana. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice generous step, arms down parallel to the floor. Press your hips forward, lean your upper body back, turn your right foot out, left toes in, inhale, bend your right knee and lunge. You want your knee directly over your ankle, sit down low, lean back and move your arms at the same time. Tilt your upper body to a 45-degree angle, use your right side obliques to stay lifted, so you're not collapsing all the way down. but you're also not lifting all the way up, right? You want to use your muscles in the core, right, to tilt. Look up and stretch up, look for your left thumb. Push your left hip forward and down, push your right knee back with the help of your elbow. Now turn, twist upper body back like spine twisting posture. Lock your left leg, keep your whole left foot, even your pinky toe, flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out, make sure heels are in line, not crisscross. Inhale, bend your left knee and lunge. Eventually left thigh bicep will be parallel to the floor, but at first, especially if we have tight hips or a knee injury, right, you might not be able to sit all the way down. That's okay, sit as low as you can, lean back and move your arms at the same time. Again, never collapsing down. So your posture might look like this. It might also look like this, right? If your left thigh is parallel to the floor, elbow in front of the knee, hover your fingertips between your big and second toe. Don't touch the floor. Don't push any weight on the floor. Look up to the ceiling. Touch your chin to your shoulder. Profile of your face visible to the side wall. Push your right hip forward and down. Push your left knee back with the help of your elbow. Now turn, twist upper body back, open your chest like a flower petal blooming. Lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your left leg, left toes in, right foot back, arms up and arms down. Okay, second set, triangle. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice generous step. Press your hips forward, lift your chest up, core tight, spine long. Turn your right foot out, bend your right knee and lunge. You want your knee directly over your ankle. Sit down, lean back, and move your arms. Notice if you're leaning forward and sticking your butt out, we're doing a back bend here, right? You want to flatten out the lower back. Imagine you could lean your whole body against a wall behind you. Look up, stretch up, look for the ceiling. Be more interested in touching the ceiling than the floor. Reach your left arm up, stretch your right arm down, bend your right knee to sit a little bit lower in the second set, opening the hips, roll the left rib cage back, opening the chest and shoulders, lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your leg, right toes in, left toes out, bend your left knee and lunge. Notice if your knee's going to the right or left of your ankle, you want your knee directly over your ankle. Sit down, lean back, and move your arms, elbow in front of the knee, aim your fingertips between your big and second toe. Don't touch the floor, don't push any weight on the floor. Look up, stretch up, triceps tight. If you feel like your feet are sliding apart, imagine you're gonna squeeze your heels together. Feet stay in place, but this is the inner thigh strength we wanna engage. So reach your arms apart, squeeze your heels together, lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your leg, left toes in, right foot back, arms up, and with control, arms down. Going inward, slowing down, standing separate leg, head to knee, Dandayamana, Bikaptapada, Janu Sharasana. Inhale, arms up, palms together, only cross your thumbs. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, 3 to 4 feet, still a big step. Shift your weight to your heels, pick up your toes, pivot on your heels. Turn your back toes in, squeeze your left butt cheek, push your left hip forward, forward, forward. 2 hips in line, 2 heels in line. Backside foot makes a 45-degree angle. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and you go down, chin to chest. Round your spine, pull the abdomen in, so draw your navel towards your spine, spine to the ceiling, touch your forehead to your knee. You can bend your front leg to touch the knee and head together, keep the back leg locked, left heel on the floor. Stretch your fingertips forward beyond your big and second toe, bring maximum weight to your front foot, right hip up, left hip forward, 2 hips in line. Push your forehead into your knee a couple times, lock both legs. Walk your hands back together, thumbs crossed, arms with ears. Change, slowly uncurl, chin to chest, arms with ears, head up, last. Shift your weight to your heels, pick up your toes and pivot to the other side of the room. Uncross your heels, turn your back toes in. Push your right hip forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 2 hips in line, shoulders are nice and even. Big stretch up, chin to chest, slowly go down, round, scoop, curl, tuck, concave. It's a moving meditation. Round your spine, pull your abdomen in, touch your forehead and knee together. Again, to touch your forehead to your knee, you can bend your front leg. You might try taking a bigger or smaller step. You can also try turning your back toes in more to rotate the right hip forward more. Push the floor away from you, tuck your chin to your chest. Eventually forehead and knee touch, but you're never forcing your body, especially when we round the spine, right? You don't want to force. Push forehead into knee, lock both legs, hands together, change. Imagine you're dragging your forehead up your thigh, your chest, arms with ears, head up last. Pick up your toes, pivot on your heels, face forward, step your right foot back, arms down. Second set, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, other thumb on top, step your right foot to the right, 3 to 4 feet, pick up your toes, pivot on your heels, turn your back toes in, push your left hip forward, right hip back, press palms together, stretch up, chin to chest, go down. So imagine if you had a piece of paper in between your palms, you could press it together, right? The paper wouldn't drop. Tuck your chin to your chest, pull your abdomen in, touch your forehead to your knee, front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. So sometimes in the first set, right, my forehead and knee don't touch, but in the second set, I notice they at least get a little bit closer together. Again, sometimes in the first set, opposite might happen. We touch our forehead to our knee and we go, oh, that didn't feel so good, so we ease off. But we're using first and second set together to get a little bit deeper or just to work a little bit smarter, right? Never forcing the body, but never giving up on the boundless nature of the body. Push forehead into knee, lock both legs, hands together. Change. Imagine you're dragging your forehead up your thigh, your chest, arms with ears, head up last. Pivot on your heels. I'm going to face you for the last one. Turn your back toes in, push your right hip forward, forward, forward. So your hips and armpits face forward, palms together, stretch up, chin to chest, go down. Can you look at your belly button all the way down? You can't see your front foot all the way down. Chin to chest, stomach in, bend your front leg, touch your knee and head together. Front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Stretch your fingertips forward beyond your big and second toe. Bring maximum weight to your front foot. Left hip up, right hip forward, 2 hips in line. Push your forehead into your knee a couple times real quick. Lock both legs, hands together, thumbs crossed. Change. Slowly uncurl, press the hips forward, arms with the ears. Head up last. Good for you. Pivot on your heels, right foot back, arms down. Mindfully come to the middle of your mat for tree pose, Tadasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up, heel to costume, slowly, gently. Let your right knee drop down and back into a half lotus shape. You can bring one or both hands together. Press the palms together, drop the elbows down, shoulders down, stretch the crown of your head up to the ceiling. Good, change slowly, right foot down. Shift your weight to your right leg, squeeze right thigh and lift your left leg up. Maybe at first your foot's on your ankle, your shin, right? Eventually heel to groin. Let your left knee drop into a half lotus shape, left hand up to the center of your chest. And if you can balance without your foot falling, right hand on this side, my foot is falling, so I'm gonna hold on to my foot the whole time. Press the hips forward, drop the shoulders down, stretch the crown of the head up and take a slow breath. Good, change, left leg down. You can do a second set of tree pose, really honing in on the breath, or try toe stand. Pick a spot on the floor, 4 feet in front of you, don't move your eyes. Lock your left leg, lift your right leg up, anywhere above the knees, good, anywhere on the thigh. You can bring one or both hands together. And as you're ready, fold. Concentrate and meditate, hands to floor, lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee, sit down. Walk your hands back, stretch your spine up, point your right toes. Left hand to the center of your chest. Right hand, elbows down, spine straight, come a half inch off your heel. Good. When you're ready, hands to floor, you can come up on 2 feet or lift your hips up to straighten your standing leg. Point your right toes, press your hips forward to reverse out. Nice. And as you're ready, change. Right leg down, shift your weight to right leg, squeeze right thigh tight, and lift your left leg up. Let your left knee drop. If your foot is prone to falling like mine is, you can hold on to it. Otherwise, hands in prayer, pick a spot on the floor, helps with balance, concentration, meditation. Don't even blink your eyes. Fold forward. Hands to floor. I'm going to stay here, but I'll walk you through it. Lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee, sit down on your heel. Walk your hands back, shoulders down, neck long. Left hand up to the center of your chest. Right hand, palms together, spine straight, come a half inch off your heel. Put your hands on the floor in front of you. You can come up on 2 feet or lift your hips up to straighten your standing leg, and then press your hips forward to reverse out. Very nice. Change, left leg down. Honor yourself, give yourself high five, fist bump, turn around, Savasana. We are on the floor for the rest of class. Bring your heels together. Let your toes fall open, adjusting our camera angle. Heels together, toes fall open, arms down by your side, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed, breathing normal. Savasana is a gas station. Let it fill you up. Okay, sometimes read from this book. 365 Daily Meditations for On and Off the Mat, a Year in Hot Yoga by Scott Ginsberg. And here is the passage from April 6th, today's date. And I never read them beforehand, so sometimes they work really well and sometimes they're a little kooky. Okay, live every moment as a new page in the story. After years of making war against the way things are, I finally realized that life is a story that takes its time unraveling itself. All situations unfold regardless of how we feel about them, irrespective of our precious agendas. Surrendering to this reality is actually quite liberating. It helps us believe that there is wisdom in the unfolding of events exactly as they are. It encourages us to align ourselves with those events as they are happening in real time. And it asks us to trust that whatever we're gaining from this experience is perfect for our growth. The problem is, this surrendered approach to life runs crosswise to the grain of modern culture. Most people aren't willing to carve out time for an emotional state that the rest of the world is suspicious of. Most people aren't willing to accept that everything is perfect exactly as it is. After all, we live in a hyper-impulsive, quick-fix culture. Patience isn't taught or rewarded. Humans have been primed for immediate gratification, and if we don't have to wait, we won't. If you like the idea of accepting the universe as it unfolds at your feet, be ready for resistance, not just from yourself, but from the people around you. Don't let their expectations make you feel that your path is wrong. And his question for today is, are you still assuming things should be other than they are? Are you still assuming things should be other than they are? Take an inhale through your nose, feel your body rise. And exhale through your nose, feel your body fall. The floor series begins with Pavana Mutasana, wind removing pose. Bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, grab your right shin, nice tight white knuckle grip, pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder, completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor without lifting your head, tuck your chin in a little bit, look down the center line of your body, and draw your knee towards your shoulder. Change, right leg down, bend your left leg up, interlock your 10 fingers below the knee, pull your knee out and down. So this posture is called wind removing pose. We are purposely putting pressure on our lower abdomen to remove gas bubbles from the stomach. So it's good for digestion. It's a good hip opener, and it's also a good grip strengthener. Squeeze your hands. Change. Left leg down, both legs lift up, grab your elbows each other, give yourself a big hug for coming to class today. If you can't grab your elbows, you can grab your knees, you can interlace your fingers, grab your wrists or forearms, right? Keep your head on the floor without lifting your head, tuck your chin in a little bit, puff your chest up a little bit, press your shins into your forearms. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone joint skeletal system has improved, the whole spine from coccyx to the neck will be flat on the floor. Change, arms down, eyes open. Second set, bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top, pull your knee out and down. So push the pads of your fingers into the backs of your hands to strengthen the grip, pull down a little harder, opening the hip capsule, never forcing the body. Change, right leg down, left leg up, pull your knee out and down. Keep your right leg on the floor. If your right calf muscle does not naturally touch the floor, you can flex your right toes back to your face to anchor right side body down. Change, left leg down, both legs up, grab your elbows each other, give yourself another big squeeze. And if it's easy to grab your elbows, palm your elbows, right? You can always get a little bit more compact. Keep your head on the floor, look down the center line of your body, give yourself a big hug, hold and breathe. So we want to find a little bit of breath, a little bit of stillness in each and every posture. Change, arms down and eyes open. Next, we do a straight leg sit up. If you have any concerns about your back, you can skip the sit up and roll off to the side. I often skip the first sit up, especially I was traveling this weekend, especially when I travel, I'll skip it. You can always join sit ups later on. So you can roll off to the side here. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Okay, turn, lie on your abdomen for the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra Fujingasana, good for your lower lumbar spine. Place your hands flat on the floor below your shoulders so your elbows point up to the ceiling. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, look up and lift. Good, stretch your upper body off the floor, use 100% spine strength, beautiful, come up halfway only, elbows stay bent, they make an L, a 90-degree angle like a rectangle. Hug your arms into your sides, roll your shoulders back and down, stretch your elbows to your hip bones. Don't forget about your cobra's tail, keep your feet together, toes and heels touch, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, press the tops of your feet, hips and hands flat into the floor, press your hands down. Now look up, chin up, chest up, stretch up, breathe up. Good, change, slowly lower down. Look to your right, left ear on your mat, arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together. Bring your toes together so big toes touch, heels fall open. Take a slow inhale through your nose, body rise. Slow exhale through your nose, body fall. Second set, chin forward, hands flat on the floor below the shoulders, elbows point up, zip up your legs, toes, heels touch, lock your legs, squeeze your tush, look up and lift. Press your hands down, roll your shoulders back and down, squeeze shoulder blades, scapula together, open through your heart space, lock your legs, press the tops of your feet, hips and hands into the floor. In the second set, see if you can lift one more rib off the floor, but keep the belly button, hips, feet and hands down. Press the hands down, lift your chest up. Good, change, lower down, look to your left, right ear on your mat, arms down, heels fall open. This is an inverse opening to the hips, pelvis, and shoulders, and a nice little stretch to the neck. Focus, Shalabhasana, chin forward, arms straight position. Rotate your arms, palms face the floor. Bring your arms underneath you as best you can. One day pinky fingers touch, but hands never overlap. Spread your fingers wide. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up. To a 45-degree angle, half of 90 foot should come directly over the top of your head. Squeeze biceps and triceps. Press your shoulders down, lift your right leg up. Change, slowly right leg down. Relax your right leg, lock your left leg, point your left toes, lift your left leg up. Squeeze your glutes, use your calf muscle, point your left toes, push your hands back, roll forward, lift your left leg up, change, left leg down. Third part, chin in, mouth down, bring your arms a little closer underneath you, spread your fingers wide, zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes, heels touch, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, roll forward, and lift both legs up, come up, everybody come up, struggle a little harder, don't give up, mouth down, shoulders down, triceps tight, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, point your toes, lift your thighs up. Change, lower down with control, take your arms out, look to your right, left ear on your mat. So looking right and left in the Savasanas is a nice gentle stretch and twist to the neck, but it can be a little intense. So if it hurts to look left and right, you can bend one or both arms so that your hands are close to your face, and that'll take pressure off of the neck and shoulders. Second set, chin forward, arms straight position, palms face the floor. Wiggle your arms underneath you, stretching out the tendons and ligaments in the arms and hands. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up. So we're stretching out through the elbows, the wrists, the fingertips. We're also strengthening the whole back of the body, shoulders down, leg up. Change, right leg down, relax right leg, lock left leg, point your left toes, lift your left leg up. Keep the right leg relaxed. Left leg should be solid, concrete, one piece, lamppost, unbroken, lift your leg up. Change, left leg down. Tuck your chin in a little bit, mouth down, neck long, arms lips closer underneath you, spread your fingers wide, zip up your legs, squeeze biceps and triceps, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, point your toes, and lift both legs up. In the second set, you can experiment with opening your feet, see if that can lift your legs up higher, and then bring these feet back together. Lock your legs, roll forward like a wheel, push your hands back, shoulders down, legs up, change, lower down, take your arms out, look to the left, and let that one go. Take a slow inhale through your nose and a slow exhale through your nose. Think about oxygenating your body here. Okay, bring your chin forward for Purna Shalabhasana, full locust. Arms out to the side like airplane wings. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes. Eyes open, look up and lift. Nice. Arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor like a jumbo jet taking off. Just your hip bones on the floor. The rest of your body is in the air. Look up to the ceiling where your eyes go, body knows to follow. Keep your arms long, fingertips together. Hands at a 45-degree angle. So you don't need to have your palms facing down, but you also don't need to have them all the way out, right? So gentle rotation to the shoulders. Keep your knees, feet together. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes. Chest up, neck long. Lift your thighs up. Chin up, chest up, look up, arms back, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, slowly lower down with control, tuck in your wings, look to your right, left ear on your mat. So sometimes in yoga poses, right, we fall out of a posture, maybe we push a little too hard and we have to come out. Sometimes we even like awkwardly collapse out, and this is all normal, right? This is part of innovation. This is part of pushing ourselves, maybe going a little bit beyond our comfort zone. This is all normal. However, in general, we want to go in and out of postures with control. So for me, the rule of thumb is if there's a posture that I can always stay in every single time, the whole time, it's time to try something new. But if there's a posture that I am falling out of or have to come out of early every single time, it's time to go a little bit slower or really focus on the form and alignment rather than the depths that I can hold a little bit longer. Second set, chin forward, arms out to the side. Knees, feet together, lock your legs, squeeze your tush, point your toes, look up and lift. So in this posture, we are lifting the thighs and the chest off the floor at the same time. This is so good for strengthening your back. If you ever Google like yoga for back pain, this posture will be in like every single sequence. And actually the whole spine strengthening series in general, you'll see like across the board in yoga for back pain, as well as like back mobility, right? These postures help us to sit up tall and walk around with pride outside of our yoga practice. Keep the knees, feet together, legs locked. Can you lift your hands a little bit higher in the second set? Maybe getting one more rib off the floor, thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, arms back, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, lower down, tuck in your wings, look to your left, right ear on your mat, eyes open, mouth closed, return to the breath, inhale and exhale. Dhanurasana floor bow, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes, thumbs with your index fingers. Start with your knees, feet close together, point your toes, squeeze your butts, look up towards the ceiling, and start to kick into your hands. Good, continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. It's the kick that drives the posture. So nice. In this posture, we're connecting the hands and the feet to not just bend our back, we're strengthening the whole back of the body and opening through the chest and shoulders. Keep your knees and ankles about hip width distance, wrists and elbows about shoulder width distance. So your arms and legs are like 2 wheels in one base. Point your toes, look up, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, lower down, beautiful. Look to your right, left ear on your mat. Take a slow and steady breath. Second set, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, bring your knees, feet close together, point your toes, squeeze your glutes, look up and kick into your hands. Kick from your glutes, kick from your hamstrings, kick from your calves. Continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. You're kicking back and you're kicking up. If this posture hurts your elbows or knees, think about kicking up more than you're kicking back. So you're not putting too much pressure on those joints. Point your toes, keep your wrists straight, look up to the ceiling, kick and kick and kick. Change, lower down. That's so nice. Look to your left, right ear on your mat. Let that one go. Okay, bring your chin forward, put your hands on the floor, push up, come to the top of your mat, fixed firm, Supta Vajrasana. For the next 4 postures, the tops of our feet, ankles, shins, and knees will be firmly fixed into the floor. It's called the fixed firm series. Open your knees and feet about hip width distance, and as you're ready, start to sink your hips back. You can keep your hands in front of you, beside you, or behind you the whole time. If you can sit down between your heels and you're not in pain, put your hands on your feet, bend your right elbow down, left elbow down, drop your head back, head to floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. A little bit goes a long way in this posture. It's true of every asana, but I think especially in this one, because we're working through like toe, ankle, and knee tightness. Sometimes going a millimeter into the posture, but just being able to hold and breathe is much better than, you know, maybe going all the way into the posture, but like having to grit your teeth and come out early, right? A little bit goes a long way. Change. Put your hands on your feet, press yourself up so your head comes up last. Very nice. Turn around, Savasana. Lying on your back should feel nice. Bring your heels together, let your toes fall open, arms down close to your sides, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed. Breathe. You're welcome to skip the sit up by rolling off to the side. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, flex your feet, ground your heels into the floor, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up, arms with ears. Exhale, grab your big toes, exhale, elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Good, turn, come to the top of your mat, second set, fixed firm, knees, feet together, open your feet, sit down between your heels. Remember that you can keep your hips lifted the whole time. If you can sit between your heels, knees on the floor, put your palms on your soles, left elbow down, right elbow down, head back, head to floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other, holding here for 3 slow breaths. Change, put your hands on your feet, press yourself up, very nice, turn around, Savasana. As you come out of that posture, you release all of the weight in the lower body, so you get a nice rush of blood through your hips, your knees, your ankles, your toes. Like right now, for example, I'm feeling a temperature change in my feet as I get a lot of blood to the feet. Sometimes the release from a posture is as therapeutic as the posture itself. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, take a breath, hold your breath, stomach in, sit up. Exhale, grab your big toes. Exhale, elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Good. Turn, come to the top of your mat. I'm showing you from the side, half tortoise, Ardha Karmasana. Sit knees, feet together, hips back towards your heels, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, chin up, chest up, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Option to put your hands on the floor and walk yourself in and out of this posture. Otherwise, forehead to floor, little fingers to floor. Tilt your pinky fingers down. Try to get elbows and wrists off the floor. Just the knife edges of your pinky fingers touch the floor. The rest of your arms are in the air. Slide your pinky fingers forward. Sink your hips back in the opposite direction. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, come on up with a flat back. You can always put your hands on the floor to push up. Good, arms down, turn around, Shalabhasana. Breathe through your nose. Keep it simple. Legs together, arms overhead, chin to chest, sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Good, back of your mat, second set, half tortoise, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, stretch up and fold. Looking forward, forehead to floor, little fingers to floor. Reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize, holding here for 3 slow breaths. Change, come on up, hands together, arms with ears. Good, arms down, turn around, Savasana. Sometimes as a student of yoga, when I hear the cue, like hold here for 3 breaths, my mind is like, if I breathe faster, I come out of the posture faster, right? Or like, I'm waiting for that third breath. Maybe that's just me, but if that speaks to you, part of our practice when we're holding and breathing is just to enjoy this current moment, this current breath, rather than anticipating what comes next. As I sometimes say, try not to anticipate, just participate. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Okay, come to the top of your mat for camel. Ustrasana, our deepest back bend. Stand on your knees, 6 inches between your knees and feet. Put your hands on your lower back, thumbs outside, fingers down to the floor. Push your hips forward, keep your eyes open, lift your nose and chin. And if it feels good, relax your head back. Option to stay here or go back halfway, freeze in the middle. Option to stay here or right hand down, grab your right heel. Left hand down, grab your left heel. Thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. Push your stomach, thighs, hips forward, hips over knees. Lift your chest up, relax your head back. You're always welcome to keep your hands on your back, especially if you can't quite palm your heels yet. Keep your hands on your back to support the spine. Change, hands to back. Press yourself up, head up last. Stretch up, sit down, turn around, Savasana. So in that posture, we really open through the front of the body and compress the spine. So in between the back bends, right, we purposely lie down, let the spine reset, let the heart rate slow down a little bit, maybe making our exhales a little longer than the inhales. So we're practicing what it's like to soothe the central nervous system. Let's do it again. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Okay, come to the top of your mat, second set. You're always welcome to roll up your mats. There's extra padding under your knees. You can open your knees a little wider, 8 to 10 inches between your knees, 6 inches between your feet. Put your hands on your lower back. Bring elbows close together behind you, hips forward, chest up, head back. Option to stay here or go back halfway, freeze in the middle. Option to stay here or left hand down, grab your left heel, right hand down, grab your right heel. Push your hips forward, lift your chest up, relax your head back, hold and breathe. Savoring every breath. Place your hands on your back and change. Press up, stretch up, sit down, turn around, Savasana. Let that one go. Melt into your mat. Sink into your breath. Let the floor hold you up. Let's keep going. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Okie doke, come to the middle of your mat for rabbit pose, Sasangasana. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Grab your heels from the outside, thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your HEELS heels. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest and go down. Feel each part of your spine moving, forehead to knees, automatically top of head to floor. Option to stay here or pull on your heels, don't lose the grip, and lift your hips up. If there's a gap between knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. If your feet are coming off the floor, ease up a little bit. You want the tops of your feet, ankles, shins, and knees fixed firmly into the floor. Squeeze your heels together, roll forward like a wheel, lock your arms, lift your shoulders, stomach in, round your spine like a rabbit. Good, bring your hips back down to your heels and change. Slowly uncurl so that your head comes up last. Turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Let's do it again. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Enjoy the stretch. Great, second set, rabbit. Let's hop to it. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Grab your heels from the outside. Stretch up, chin to chest, go down. Rounding the spine, stomach in, forehead to knees, top of head to floor. Pull on your heels, don't lose the grip.
Lift your hips up. If there's a gap between knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one. Squeeze your heels together, press your feet down, lock your arms, lift your shoulders, stomach in, hold and breathe. Good. Bring your hips back down. Change. Slowly unfurl. Head up last. Very nice. Turn around, Savasana. One of the really cool things about being new to this style of yoga, which I know for all of us was a while ago, but like, remember when you didn't know when it was going to end and it was both terrifying, but also like you didn't know, right? And versus now, like we all know that class is almost over. And sometimes, at least for me, I'll start to anticipate like, what's for dinner? What am I doing after this? And when I catch myself doing that, I'm not hard on myself about it, right? But that's a reminder for me to like, right, come back to the breath, back to the present moment, back to the beginner student mentality of not being able to control what comes next. And so you're forced into the present moment. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Good, come to the middle of your mat, 4, head to knee with stretching, 2 quick sets, right leg out, left leg in, 2 legs make an L, a 90-degree angle. Inhale, arms up, big stretch up. Exhale, turn to your right, chin to chest, stomach in, round your spine, touch your forehead to your knee. To touch your head and knee together, you're welcome to bend your right leg. Interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing under the ball of your foot, flex your toes back, bend your elbows down, pull your abdomen in. Change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in, 2 legs make an L, a 90-degree angle. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, turn to your left and slowly round. Chin to chest, stomach in, touch your forehead and knee together, front side compression. Interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing under the ball of your foot, flex your toes back, bend your elbows down. Change, arms up, both legs out in front of you. If you're skipping sit up, stay here. Otherwise, lay down and sit up. Pavana Mutasana stretching, hook onto your big toes with middle and index fingers, thumbs on top, scoot your buns back, right, left, into 15 times. Knees can stay bent if it helps you keep a flat back. If your legs are straight, stick your butt out even more. You can even pull your butt out from under you. If your legs are straight, lock your legs, lock your arms, puff up your chest, and fold. Rather than rounding your spine and compressing your abdominal wall, can you arch your spine and stretch your abdominal wall? Shoulders back and down, neck long, spiral inner thighs down, flex little toes back, pull, stretch, breathe. Good, change, come on up, turn around, Savasana. Still in the breath, still in the body. Legs together, arms overhead, chin to chest, sit up. Okay, turn, come to the middle of your mat, right leg out, left leg in, sole of left foot pushes into inner right thigh bicep. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn to your right, chin to chest, forehead to knee. Now, if it's easy to touch your forehead and knee together with a bent leg, keep going. Press your heel forward. If your leg is straight, keep going. Lock your leg, elbows down, elbows to floor, left elbow down, left shoulder down, roll into the left. Change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in, sole of foot pushes into inner left thigh, stretch up, turn to your left, chin to chest, forehead and knee touch, flex your toes back, bend your elbows down. Notice if you're leaning to the left, roll in a little to the right so your shoulders and hips are in line. That way both sides of your back round equally the same. Change, arms up, both legs out in front of you, option to stay here or lie down and sit up. Pavana Mutasana stretching, bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with peace sign fingers, thumbs on top, scoot your buns back. Again, knees can stay bent. If your legs are straight, stick your butt out even more, lock your legs, puff up your chest and fold. Stomach to thighs, pull, chest to knees stretch, one day toes and head touch. Good, come on up, turn around, Savasana. Letting the spine stretch out and realign. Let your shoulders be heavy. Just resetting the back. Legs together, arms overhead, chin to chest, sit up. Turn, come to the middle of your mat for final spinal. Ardha Matsyendrasana, half floor to the fish pose. Bend your left leg on the floor, touch your right heel to left knee corner, Right hand close behind you like a second spine, left arm up and over. Grab your left knee with your left hand, hand, heel, and knee touch. Point your left toes, evenly distribute your body weight on both sit bones. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, pull abdomen in, look over, right shoulder twist. You can keep your right hand behind you for balance. You can also reach behind you, grab your left thigh with your right hand for a half bind. Keep your left knee down, right foot down, point your left toes, drop your shoulders, lift your chest up. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look back, twist, twist, twist. Good, change, unwind, swap out your legs, bend right leg on floor, touch left heel to right knee, left arm behind you, right arm up, bend over, draw a circle, grab your right knee with your right hand, try to keep your right knee down, inhale, lengthen up, exhale, look over, left shoulder twist. You can keep your left hand behind you or reach behind you, grab your right thigh with your left hand, right knee down, left foot down, point your right toes, evenly distribute your body weight on both sit bones so you're not leaning back or to one side. Push your elbow into your knee like triangle pose, turn and twist upper body back. Good, change, unwind, turn around, Savasana. We begin 26 into yoga with a pranayama breathing exercise, exhaling through the mouth, and we end full circle with a breathing exercise, Kapalabhati, skull shining breathing, exhaling through the mouth, good for lungs, digestion, abdominal wall. I find it particularly useful during the pollen season in Washington, DC, where I'm sneezing a lot. So we push all the like particles out of our lungs. Okay, legs together, arms overhead, chin to chest, sit up. Good, come to the middle of your mat. You can always sit on your butt, crisscross applesauce, or you can sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, hands on your thighs. You're gonna lick your lips and swallow a couple times. Exhale through your mouth. As you exhale through your mouth, pull your abdomen in. When the stomach relaxes, the lungs automatically take in air. So the exhale is like forceful, intentional, audible. The inhale is very subtle, passive. You barely notice it's happening. Lock your arms, drop your shoulders, sit up nice and tall, and begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second set, harder, better, faster, stronger. Here we go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Honor yourself. Give yourself a hug. High five. Pat on the back. Turn around. Final Savasana. You can close your eyes. Open your arms and legs. Take up as much or as little space as you'd like. Make a shape that feels meaningful to you. And then take a nice slow breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Breathe in. And breathe out. Yoga, breathing, right? They don't necessarily fix everything in our lives, but I think they make stuff a little bit more manageable. So when in doubt, just take a slow breath. And it doesn't necessarily change everything, but it just makes us able to face stuff a little bit more. Breathing in. Breathing out. And all is coming.